But for now, we are headed back to Cades Cove, and that's where we find Katie and Brittany once again on this staycation, and there is no better spot than the one you're standing in.
Oh, John, you have got that right. We have the perfect spot, little shady breeze coming through, and the pure beauty is a nice backdrop. But chances are, if you have visited the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you have certainly stopped to take in the beauty that surrounds you.
And most certainly, you've probably stopped to snap a few photos as well, but it's really hard to beat the pictures that come from the camera of Nate Nelson.
But on a normal, quieter year, I'd spend 100 days in the mountains or more.
And Nate Nelson has spent much of that mountain time in the popular and picturesque spot of Cades Cove.
Most of the wildlife has just adapted to humans, like turkeys and deer and bear just walk right by you, and they're not afraid. Where anywhere else, if you see a bear in the natural, you're not going to get a shot at it. It's going to run. So, or even a turkey or a deer usually. So it gives you more opportunity.
And those opportunities have led to thousands of incredible photos stemming from a passion that sparked when he was young and developed from there.
As a kid, I had a Polaroid, and it was interesting. And then I guess about 20 years ago, I lived in Florida. I was walking through the woods, and I would see stuff, and most of my friends would laugh at me and say that's impossible. So I went and bought a camera to prove them I actually seen stuff.
He certainly has that proof now. Nelson uses his camera to capture images of nature most of us will never be lucky enough to see in person. But there was one shot that eluded him last year that was captured by his friends at Up and Adam Adventures, the Northern Lights in Cades Cove.
Getting something that's almost impossible to get is the perfect shot, I would say.
To be fair, he says he's come close with this rare capture of a fog bow in Cades Cove. It's similar to a rainbow, but the droplets are too small to bend the light rays in the same way. Moments like those keep him on his camera quest, always searching for that next great shot. And he says East Tennessee is the perfect place for the hunt.
There's always something different. There's always a new thing to see in East Tennessee. I mean, every time you think that you've seen it all, like last year, the Northern Lights, the first time in, I don't know, probably our lifetime. So there's always something new here.
Well, Nate Nelson says you just have to be patient if you want to snap a great picture. He has waited up to 6 hours at some point to get the perfect shot. But if you look at his photography, it's incredible. You can go online and do that.
Oh, yeah, he has some great shots, so we definitely encourage